Hey contractors, Jason here. Hope you're having a great day and a great week so far. I just got back from a vacation trip, so I was completely out of touch for about 8 or 9 days. Me and Josiah, we went trekking, hiking in Hawaii. It was pretty awesome. But enough of that right now. I'm back into it. You know, have you ever had this happen? You get together with your team, you come up with a great idea. Hey, here's what we're going to do. And then for whatever reason, that great idea just never appears. It never becomes a reality. It falls by the wayside. It gets buried, gets put on the back burner. Man, that's frustrating. And that really bugs me, because we sit there, we take time to meet, we brainstorm, and hey, here's what we're going to do, and we decide what we're going to do. So, you know, that's happened to me countless times. And, you know, so I like to say, you know, not only are ideas a dime a dozen, good ideas are a dime a dozen, but what's really valuable is execution. So, you know, why do we fail to execute sometimes? I've asked myself that question. Well, sometimes we fail to execute because we didn't have real commitment to getting it done. Other times we didn't really have clarity on what done looked like. And other times it was we failed to break it down, whatever we wanted to do, whether it's a marketing initiative or it doesn't matter what it is. We failed to break it down into bite-sized actionable pieces. And one of the keys that, something that really helps me is who does what by when, WWW. So for that, we use a task manager, project manager called Asana. Many of you guys may use Asana. Well, we put it in there. You know, task A, you know, Joe's gonna call 3 different potential vendors and get quotes by, you know, Monday at 12 p.m. and putting some solid expectations down in writing. And for us, it's not okay if it's just on a notepad. It goes into the system, it gets assigned to someone, and it's always it's on our radar. And that has really helped us actually execute the good ideas that we come up with. Now, I'm going to be honest. If I was to, you know, put a happiness meter from you know, frowny face to really, you know, smiley face on how well me and my team are at executing new ideas, I'd probably put it in the middle. I'm not completely disappointed, but we're not amazing at executing things, because, you know, some things require systems, some things require outreach to vendors, and there's so many people involved to execute someone. There's so many people involved to execute something. It just adds all this complexity. And so the least amount of people, the fewest people that we can get that actually have all the information, but then can then act on it. Anyways, it's frustrating. So for us, it's this. We're going to break it down. We're going to let's back up. We're going to first clearly identify what success looks like by when. And then we're going to break it down into a timeline, into bite-sized tasks, assign those to individual people with a deadline for those individual tasks. A lot of times it even includes another huddle or another meeting later to come back to it. That's something that's really helped us, is breaking it down with clarity, assigning who does what by when in our task system. That way it never falls off the radar, and it's right there in our central hub of who does what by when. So what do you guys do? How do you make sure that you're executing? Or are you stuck in that loop of, man, we have all these great ideas, but we never can seem to execute anything? I'm curious where you're at with it. Let me know. Man, it's great to be back in town. Hope to see you guys online a lot more. Much success, much blessings to you guys.